Howdy Bronx, Coach Lewis here. I'm going to walk you through our day one exercise in our at-home workouts. Okay. Again, these workouts are designed to be done in a confined area. Okay. So you should have more than enough space. That being said though, make sure you always look around your area. Make sure you're not breaking mom or dad's or whoever's fine china or something. Make sure you got open space. Make sure you're not going to injure yourself. Okay. So you've done your warm up already. Now we're going to go actually into the workout. Okay. And the way these are designed is that there are 5 distinct exercises. Okay. In between each one, there's going to be a specific amount of rest. Okay. Now make sure you have a watch. Make sure you have your phone or whatever so you can actually keep the time. Okay. Because if you're like, that was probably 20 seconds. It's probably a lot longer than that. Because when you're tired, your body has ways of tricking yourself into getting more rest than you actually think you're getting. So make sure you have a clock, make sure you have something to keep time. Okay, so we're gonna be doing 3 sets of this, which means you're gonna be doing your 5 exercises all the way through. That's 1 set. You reset, do the second one. That's 2 sets. You reset, start the very first exercise, do your last set, okay? Because this is interval based, we are trying to get as many reps as we possibly can while we're doing each exercise, okay? So now that being said, I'd rather you guys take your time, get good at the exercises, and then when you feel comfortable, you feel confident, you know what you're doing, then turn up the speed, okay? Technique first, speed second. Okay, so our very first exercise within this superset, and this is GALLOP. This is GALLOP, by the way, sorry, I forgot to mention that earlier. Very first one, we're gonna be doing some square hops. Now this is made to increase your speed, okay? Mainly we're working on our calf muscles here. And what we're gonna be doing is basically tracing a square, okay? I'm gonna go in here so I have space, okay? Tracing a square, and we're hopping on each corner of the square with 1 leg. I've got 10 seconds to count how many reps I have, okay? So I'm going super slow. I got 1 leg up, the left leg's going first. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 rep. All the way around is 1 rep. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Now you can even see, I'm not even going that fast yet, I'm starting to drift, okay? Try your best to hit in the same 4 corners each time. It's challenging, okay? But the better you get at it, the more control you have in your calves, which means when you're cutting to avoid a tackler, or you're breaking down to tackle somebody, you're gonna have the muscle and the control to actually do it, okay? So 10 seconds for the first leg, take a 20-second break, then you're gonna do it with your other leg. 20-second break, then we're on to the next exercise, which is high hip bridge. So for this one, you're gonna need a table or a chair or a bench or something. Make sure it's stable enough to hold your body. Like, don't use a glass table or something, that would be bad. Okay, so you're gonna get your heels up on your table or bench or chair or whatever, okay? And what we're gonna be doing is using our shoulder blades as really our base, okay? And when your 30 seconds starts, what we're trying to do under control is getting our hips high. Like I'm trying to get my hips up to the sky, okay? This isn't full extension, this is full extension. Notice how my body is fairly straight, at least I hope it is, okay? And then down, it's 1 rep. 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? This one's really easy to get complacent and let your body get limp and floppy kind of thing. You need to be under control, so that means you're engaging your glute muscles, you're engaging your core throughout the entire exercise and movement, okay? 30 seconds, keep count, all right? Now something I forgot to mention earlier, that workout plan that I shared with you, make sure you print it off, or maybe make a copy for your own Google Drive, record your exercises, because each set, you want to see improvement. So maybe your first time going through, you did 18, next time let's get 19, maybe even 20. At the very least, you want to be consistent throughout the entire workouts. If you see that you did 18, and then 2, something's wrong there. So we want to try and be consistent throughout all of our sets, okay? Another cool thing though about that too is that you record it. Week 1 is going to look very different than week 3, very different than week 5. If you're consistent with your workouts, we should see steady growth here. It's pretty cool when you have data to back that up. Okay, following hip bridges, we're going to be doing some push-ups, okay? So there are tons of different kinds of push-ups, okay? This one, our hands are are going in line or under our shoulders. So my shoulders are right there, my hands are right underneath, okay? And the reason we're doing push-ups like this is because we're trying to engage our triceps. That's the muscle on the back of your arm, the other side of your bicep, right here, okay? So I'm down here in this position, it's my triceps that are my main movers that are getting me upwards. Notice how my elbows are tight to my body, okay? I'm not doing the classic push-up out here. I got my elbows tight to my body, my hands underneath my shoulders, and I'm banging off some push-ups, okay? A couple things with push-ups. If you're sagging, doesn't count. If your butt's arcing up in the air, doesn't count. Get yourself planked, engage your body, get yourself straight, okay? And a full push-up is down to here. You don't have to touch your chest, but get pretty close to it. This, sorry, that's not a push-up, okay? You gotta do a full movement. If you're finding that you're struggling with that, modify it, okay? Keep your knees on the ground, feet up in the air. I don't care what anyone says about these, modified push-ups are important. And any bodybuilder will tell you the same thing. Because after you've done 30 of these, it's pretty hard to do quality reps. Put your knees down, modify it, and you still get that full movement. My triceps are still being exercised. Never be afraid to modify something so that you're challenging yourself still. Okay, after our push-ups, we're doing some frog jumps, okay? These ones feel a little goofy, but these are great for building power in your lower body, which is absolutely essential for any football player, okay? So your frog jumps, you're gonna start down here like a frog, okay? Notice how my arms are in between my legs, okay? Just touching the ground. Notice how my weight is still coming down through my body and through my heels. I'm not coming up on my toes. My heels are firmly planted on the ground, okay? So this is where you're gonna start. Your 20 seconds kicks off and you're just jumping, okay? Something I try and do is keep my eyes fixed on a stationary object on the wall, just so I can better control myself. Secondly, notice how I'm not throwing my upper body around. My upper body's stable. It's all coming from my lower body, my hips, okay? So I'm controlled and I'm making sure that the power is being generated by my hips, okay? Lastly, we're gonna be doing some plank side raises, okay? So we've all done plank before, but just in case you've forgotten, your forearms and your elbows and your wrists are your base for any good plank, okay? For this one, your hands are gonna be unclasped, and what we're gonna be doing is side planking, okay? So each time my hand goes up, that's a rep, okay? Notice how, oh, I guess my arm's kind of bent there. You should be having full extension while you're doing these, okay? And this one's really easy to lose balance on. So if you gotta slow down just to get good at it, do it, okay? Notice how throughout this, I'm not, well at least I'm trying not to sag, trying not to arc, trying to be still or straight as a plank, okay? So you can do the same. Okay, so again, do your 5 exercises. Make sure you're taking the proper amount of rest that the workout tells you to take. Do your second set. Do your third set. Record how many reps you have. Challenge yourself the next time. If you have any questions with any of these workouts, send me an email. I'd love to help you. Okay, don't forget, lift your brothers.